Greetings, Commanders. This is Commander Atlas Rand, and today we're finally going to start on the Terran Campaign. Now, a lot of people, at least those that bought the Terran expansion, may initially start their game in the Terran Campaign. As you have heard, if you've watched some of my previous videos, I don't think that's the best way to start, because the Terran Campaign is kind of out of the way in the lower left side of the map and quite a bit away from the highway, the ring that you see right in the middle of here. Additionally, the Terrans use non-standard build methods, which means the materials that you're going to gather if you want to build a station or equipment or just bring materials to another station that's going to build something for you, they are not what you would use with the rest of the factions. It's really the same issue as with Boron. Boron also have a non-standard, well, although more standard than the Terrans, but also a somewhat non-standard material list. Now, both the Borons and the Terrans create things that are a little bit different, and I would even argue a little bit better than the rest of the factions have. The Terran shields by far are the best shields in the game. And that's frankly the main reason we're going to do the Terran Campaign. The second reason we're going to do the Terran Campaign now is because, and this is a spoiler, so skip over the next 5 seconds if you don't want to hear this, but the Terran Campaign gives you one of the best ships in the game for free after completing the first part of the campaign. So this isn't even the full complete, you've done everything there is to do for the Terrans. This is just about an hour and a half maybe worth of content, maybe 2 hours if you end up repeating some parts. And you get absolutely one of the best ships in the game. Not only is it one of the best ships in the game, but it is a ship you can't buy. So the only other way to get this ship is to build it yourself, which you can do in late game. However, the blueprint for that ship, I believe, is 130 million. And of course, the infrastructure to be able to build it, which would be a large ship dock, is 160 million, if I remember correctly. So you're talking about building up your funds to well over 300 million. And really, by the time you add in all the weaponry and everything else that you need blueprints for, it's probably closer to about 400 million. So, yeah, you can get that ship eventually, but you can get it very quickly. At least one of them. You can get one of those ships by doing the Terran Campaign. You also get another ship, which is very good. One of my all-time favorite ships, which is a Terran Corvette. And you get that as part of the campaign if you make the right choice at a certain point in time. So the large destroyer that you get, that one, I think no matter what choice you make, you're going to end up getting. But the Corvette you only get if you align with the Terrans to the point where you do what they ask you, so without giving too much away. Although you're probably going to see most of that in the playthrough. So we're going to start on the Terran Campaign. I don't know how much we're going to get done with it, but we'll get done as much as we can by about an hour 20 minutes. I don't want to go much further than that. So let's get going. And the way to get to the Terrans is through the Void. So that's the first system we're going to go to. There is another way to kind of get there in a different route, but involves going through some much more dangerous zones. Going through the Void is sort of the easier way to get there. So we'll go ahead and start flying there. You've been looking at the map. Let's actually undock and head over there. And I will meet you once I'm in the Void. Oh, and I got to turn this off too. This is going to be annoying for people, and I have head tracking on.
Head tracking deactivated.
There we go. Okay, we're in the Void. Let me pop up the map. We got in there. And it looks like I'm actually mining in there already anyway. He doesn't know where to sell? Obviously not in there. You would sell in here. So let's just do a sell there. Wherever he's mining, which I think is just ore. Eve, it's ore. In ore. Okay, well, we'll deal with that later. Get back here. And you can see that this is a Terran ship. Now it's minus 15 for us, which means it doesn't really like us, but it's not going to shoot at us unless we shoot it. And we have a jump gate ahead of us. So, to get to the Terrans, we have to go through that jump gate.
Travel mode activated.
Also, I'm obviously going to be doing this Terran campaign in a much larger ship than a starter ship, which is kind of what it's intended for. So hopefully that means it'll go faster, but the only reason you would do it in a starter ship is if you're starting the game as a Terran. If you started elsewhere, you might as well wait a little bit until you have better ships to do it.
Entering system. Getsufune.
Okay, so Getsufune is the next system in the path here, and from Getsufune, we're going to be able to get to a number of other systems, but one of which, the one we're specifically looking for, is a gate that goes to the Terrans. Getsufune is a system that typically sees quite a bit of battles. There are Terrans in here. There are usually Argons as well as Antigons in here, and there are Xenons that have direct access to this system as well. So you get quite a bit of a mix of things. So I believe this is the gate we want to take. You see this one or the next one. So we'll go through this gate first and take a look at where it goes. And if it's not this gate, it's the other one that's in there. Now while we're going to the gate, let's see what kind of missions are offered here. Oh, I'd like to take those. Let's build a
I could count on you.
satellite repair. Miss my ride. Yeah, we could do satellite repair at some
I can
point.
count on you.
These are all Terran ships, the pink ones here.
Engine stopped.
So I think we're going the right way.
Bolo.
Yep,
Mineral.
still minus 15 to the Terrans here.
Jump gate. Unknown Bolo.
Now remember,
Mineral.
we were minus 15 to the Zyarth as well.
Okay,
This is the
everyone,
cutscene.
Listen up. We've got reports of increased Xenon activity in Savage Spur 2. As everyone is aware, this is the primary Xenon entry point into the region, and it's our duty to handle this situation. Our mission is to initiate a precision strike in order to divert their attention from our movements in Getsufune. Stay sharp.
The Terran ships are pretty cool. I will have to say that. They did a good job designing those things. Watch him unfold his wings. So, whoa,
Engine
did we go
stopped.
by the gate already? I think we were real close to it. We might have. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, so there's the ship that we just watched the cutscene from. There's the ship that launched from there. So let's go ahead.
Autopilot.
Whoops, let's
Autopilot.
go through the gate
Disengage.
toward the Terrans. And at some point, we're going to make our own station right
Entering
here.
system. Sol.
Okay, now we're in the Sol system. So let me pop up the map. You guys can see. Going from here all the way down here. This is Asteroid Belt, which is kind of the edge system of Sol. Got some stations here. And looks like there's some trade happening already with who is that? I'm not sure. One of the other factions that's blue to us is trading with them. Got a few military ships flying around. Also, the architecture style of Terran I like a lot. Again, I think they did a very good job designing it. It looks very... It has a little bit that kind of retro NASA look, but also quite futuristic.
Scan mode activated.
So you can see the buildings do the exact same thing as buildings of other races, but they just look quite different. Like this, what we're coming up to is a Terran landing dock. Which, if you're a small ship, you would fly in there. If you're a medium ship like we are, you would park out here. And it has... Is it 6 or 8? I think... Actually, 8. Yeah, it's got 8 connections on the outside, so you can kind of put it in the middle as a hub and then put a lot of other things off of it. So, Terran engineering is very cool. But again, unfortunately, as I mentioned before, they use a different type of building materials. So if you want to build both Terran and the most of the other races, you're going to have twice as many types of factories to worry about. But let's start raising our Terran...
Short range transporter.
Oh shit.
Maintenance vessel.
Okay, that might have been bad. Is that a cop? That's probably a cop.
Short range transporter.
Nope, that's civilian. Really? So I may have killed the wrong ship then. So I forgot to turn off. Let's finish it. There we go.
Stop your attack immediately.
Okay, that's a
Now
cop.
suffer the consequences.
Yeah, this is not
This is
good.
Sector Security.
So
Comms channel open.
we've got...
Reporting a criminal offense.
Acknowledged. Criminal record has been updated.
God damn it.
Get spaced.
God damn it. Okay, we're going to jump out because that's the only thing you can do in this scenario. We were at minus 15, now we're at minus 30 because I shot the wrong ship. Well, I didn't technically shoot the wrong ship. I shot a ship. Let's just get away from these guys just in case. I shot a ship with the wrong guns. I forgot to turn off my turrets. The turrets do splash damage. So what happened is I shot the right ship. I shot the bad guy ship. And then the turrets started shooting as well. And the turrets, and this is Terran security station, I believe. And then the turrets started shooting and also creating splash damage for the ships that were next door to there. So now I have to not be in that system for about 15 real-world minutes in order for them to forget who I am, or for that negative standing that I have to go away. It's a temporary standing, so it's not like I went from minus 15 to minus 30 permanently. The problem is it's going to take 15 minutes of waiting before that system settles down so I can go back in there. Obviously, I'm not going to make you guys sit here for 15 minutes while I'm doing nothing but waiting. So I'm going to go ahead and come back once 15 minutes have elapsed and I've gotten back in there and I'm no longer a bad guy. So that was bad on me, but also you got to be very careful when you start shooting the near station reds, because if you have any splash damage or if you miss and you hit another ship, you're going to end up turning hostile to the local police out there. So, all right, I'll be right back once we're no longer red. Okay, and no time's gone for you, but about 15 minutes went by for me. So I am back. I'm going to make
Turret
sure
aiming deactivated.
turrets are turned off before I do anything else. Alright, that's shooting more or less accurately. Now, what I was about to do is start improving my standing by killing the bad civilians here, which you should get pretty regularly.
Short range transporter.
That guy right there. And I'm not going to shoot anything that doesn't have a clear, empty space behind it. Okay, so he's gone. So this station's useless. let's go to the next one. Incidentally, rather than waiting at a station for another bad civilian to pop up, it is absolutely faster just to fly to another station. Because they seem to pop up as soon as you start scanning at every station. But if you kill one, it'll take a while for the next one to pop up. Unless you have a contract. Now, if you get a contract to kill X number of bad civilians, then they tend to pop up very quickly. Silicon carbide, no.
Short range transporter.
Alright, where are you? Okay, nothing behind you, right? Let's shoot him. Alright, good. And then I was gonna scan. There was a... So there was a thing. Oh, here it is. A signal source over here. So, I'm not 100% sure you need to raise your standing to -9, but I have a sneaky suspicion that until I get to -9, they're not going to offer me any missions. Oh, is there another one over here? Kind of sounds like it. Underneath, maybe?
Thanks for your help.
Behind, maybe? They're definitely hearing some noise. There it is. Huh. Strange I didn't see it up there. Someone's gonna offer me a job. Sure, I'll take a job. You know, just because you accept it doesn't mean you're actually gonna do it.
I knew I could count on you.
And, you can later decide whether or not you're going to do it. This is, I think, this is the Terran large size habitation module. I believe. That is huge. That is a huge size module. So the other negative thing, there's a bunch of positives, there's also a bunch of negatives about the Terrans. So another negative is their habitation modules hold half the people of other races. They have a lower population density because they're doing stupid things like building soccer courts and tennis courts, all kinds of leisure activities. People ought to be working, not having fun. What are they thinking? They should learn something from the split. Alright, so I'm not going to get any more ships out of this one. So, again, might as well just fly to the next nearest station. Wherever that one is. Maybe that one.
Travel mode activated.
Yeah, I was going to check too. Where's my other ship? Oh, hello.
Terran security to Talati vessel. You are approaching Terran restricted space. Please divert your course.
This is Talati Trader Lucrative Investments to Terran Patrol. We are looking for mutual opportunities to make profits.
Mm-hmm.
We are not interested. We insist that you divert your course.
But we can surely achieve mutual benefit from...
Negative. We demand that you change course immediately.
Maybe we can persuade you with valuable information about...
We order you to change your course immediately, or we will be obliged to take measures to protect the safety and security of this system.
Okay. Changing course. The unrealized profits from this unfortunate loss of opportunity are split equally between each of us.
Okay. So that's a warning not to go to the inner Sol systems. And I think it'll give me another warning if I get too close there. Oh, that's not a station. That's why. That's a jump gate. Okay. Where's the closest station to here? So I'm coming from this one, so I guess that one. So it's right to my right, kind of behind me.
Travel mode activated. Engine stopped. Engine stopped.
And like I said, I do like the way they look. They, I think, are better looking than the other races stations.
Scan mode activated.
What is this? MRE packing. Okay. More large habitations, more docking. Okay.
Travel mode activated.
So when you first enter Terran space, and again, I think it's not going to offer for me to do a mission until I get to -9. So I'm definitely going to need to fly around and shoot some random civilian red ships to get that score down to -9. But I was going to say, you can't go deeper or closer to Earth,
Engine stopped.
but you can go further out. See, I even like these modules. These look cool.
Scan mode activated.
Okay. Liquid storage.
Risk by broadcasting, so if you decode this transmission, keep it to yourself. I have work that needs doing. Are you interested in a job?
And there's another job. Look at that. Okay. Sure, I'll take a job. Why not?
I knew I could count on you.
Not gonna do it right now, but we'll take it. Let's see what else is available. Help with repairs, data leaks, station patrol. Sure, that seems super
I
easy.
knew I could count on you.
Find ship. Those
Don't
could
let
take a
them get
while.
away.
Oh. Where is it?
Maintenance vessel.
Okay, let's get nothing behind it so we don't accidentally incur some wrath of the cops. Okay, good. Help with repairs. It doesn't pay much either. That's the problem. All right, let's see if another one will show up here. If not, we'll fight the next one.
You're not much of a pilot, are you?
Thank you.
What the hell is that? Really? I got the cops after me again? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. We're gonna fly away again. Terran protect for what? I did literally nothing. Damn it. This is annoying. Okay, where we're gonna fly though is we're gonna fly, I think, towards this
You're not
side.
much of a pilot, are you?
Go over there. Ish. I didn't shoot anything except the guy they told me to shoot.
Travel mode activated. Autopilot.
Oh, god damn it. Really? You're gonna stop now?
Autopilot.
Oh.
Disengaged.
It's not good. 17 kilometers away.
Travel mode deactivated.
Ah. Okay, they're 4 kilometers next to me here. Okay, I think we're flying away from them. I just need to find another gateway and then jump through it. Now this might be it right here. Terran Protectorate. How am I supposed to increase my standing here with them if they keep shooting at me? Okay.
Entering
So
Jupiter.
they shouldn't be shooting anymore. Hopefully. It's a different system. Which system are we in, by the way? Jupiter. Okay, that's fine.
Engine stopped. Scan mode activated.
Okay, I am minus 13 at least, so that I did make a little bit of headway before they started chasing me. Ridiculous. Now, I've done this before, guys, and I've not had them chase me like this. I mean, I get it the first time, right? Because I accidentally shot multiple ships, not just the one that was marked red. But this time around, there's zero good reason for them to be shooting at me. Come on, give me something to shoot at. Give me a bad guy. I really do like these docks they got here, the round ones. Got tons of room for ships. And you can not only attach it on the top and the bottom, you can attach it on 8 different sides, which makes it very cool for sort of a centerpiece. And then put everything else around. Okay. Now, if you're building Terran structures, it's not too bad. And then I think we want to go like somewhere around here. If you want to build them, it's not too bad. If you want to buy them, they are crazy expensive. Yeah, okay, there's nothing there. That's Jupiter, by the way. You probably heard it when we jumped in the system. But that is Jupiter.
Travel mode activated.
Let's go to another station here. That one's not too far. Let's go there.
Engine stopped.
Okay, this is obviously a... Oh, it's not a wharf. It's a ship repair dock thing. Okay. Looks very nice. So we got a lot of different container facilities. Got some living quarters in the middle there. Got the small and medium, and then have multiple... Yeah, this looks very cool at night, by the way, when that stuff is lit up. See what I mean? It's like the Terran stuff definitely looks better, but it comes with some downsides. So here's the large and extra large size repair facilities. Come on, give me some bad guys to shoot. There we go.
Short range
Now,
transponder.
can I manage not to have the police start shooting me once I shoot this thing? Cops showed up. Let me just get the hell out of here. So that should drop me to -12, and then it's just a matter of getting to -9. There's another station right there. Let's go over there.
Travel mode activated.
Did my my other ship make it down here or not? My Chimera. Oh yeah, it is here. Okay, perfect. So it is docked up top. So that's the other thing we could do. We just switch the Chimera to. Although the guns I've got on there are probably more powerful than what's on here now.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So -12. See what this station makes.
Engine stopped. Scan mode activated.
There's one.
Maintenance vessel.
Okay, I'm just gonna get close so I don't hit the wrong one. Okay, good. Get me down to -11. Now, if you look closely, there's like a little train running around here. I think it's on the inside. Oh, there it is. Yep. It's like a little metro train that goes from one side to the other, so people don't have to walk around.
Thanks for your help.
Cool. Just keep scanning this stuff. So scanning like this without launching an EMP doesn't get your blueprints, but what it does do is it unlocks more information about the station. So if we go to map, click on the station here, click on that, go to info. So things like this we wouldn't have known before scanning. So it's sort of let me get that again. Click on station. So it it starts to fill in the blanks with actual data, like what the hull of the station is, like how much damage we'd have to cause. Skill of the commander that's running it, how full is it of supplies, what are the supplies that are currently loaded in the station or the station has in stock. So all this info you don't get until you start scanning the buildings. And then like the types of guns that it has.
Requesting permission to
So while you're waiting for a ship to spawn that you can shoot, it's not a bad idea to just continue scanning. Okay, but we did get one ship here already, so time to move on. And we do those already? Let me see. No, we didn't. Okay, so we'll go do those.
Travel mode activated.
Now, if I wanted to be super extra careful on here, I could actually set up a custom bind here that, let's say, only that one right there, that I could, oops, switch to.
Primary weapon group
That
2
only
selected.
has my shield gun. This is the thing that takes shields down
Engine stop.
and does barely any other damage. So that, if I start shooting the bad guy civilian with that, it'll take longer to kill him, but I'm pretty much guaranteed I'm not going to damage anything else other than their shield. And you don't start taking... It does not record it as damage until you get past the shield and into... What is that?
Shield generator. Turret.
Until you get into the actual hull of it. So, what does that mean? Start guidance to position. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of there, but alright. Do we need to kill somebody here? Is that what the deal was?
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disengaged.
Okay. I feel like we're upside down. There we go. I think this is right side up.
Follow gas.
Minus 11. We need to get
Maintenance
minus
vessel.
9. We didn't shoot anything here, did we? I don't think so. Nope, there it is.
Maintenance vessel.
Bad maintenance vessel. Okay, he's on the other side. Can't shoot him too close. There we go.
Hull integrity is marginal. Please stop shooting.
Do you see I've barely damaged them? But eventually I will kill him. It just takes forever. Alright, so that should get me a minus 10, and then I just need one more. And that's not a station. Is there another station somewhere here? Is that a station up there? I think that's one that I've been to though, right? Yep, that's where I came from, so I need to go to my left, see if there's anything up this way. May not be. Oh, there is, right there. Alright, let's go over there.
Travel mode activated. Primary weapon group 3.
Thanks for your help.
Mm-hmm.
Engine stopped. Engine stopped.
I think I was upside down again. Yep. So this is their... Is it triple or what? Yeah, I think it is a triple. They also have like a six-sided
Scan mode activated.
large and extra large ship deck. They do have some unique, interesting pieces. Okay,
Short range transporter.
there we go. Let's be real careful, not go a little too crazy. He's way too close to buildings. Way too close to other ships.
Have mercy.
God damn it. Quit doing that. Did I get him? I got him. Alright, now we just need to not get shot ourselves here. By cops or anybody else, we'll be at -9. Which should open up the campaign. And then this is like their apartment buildings or whatever. And they have little elevators on them too somewhere. Let's see. Maybe it's not on this model, but I could have sworn they had little elevators going up and down on these.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, there we go. That drops us to -9, which is part of the neutral instead of the hostile now. So now we can actually land at their locations. Let me see here. This is the factory. Oh, here we go. Terran equipment. So let's land there. Our guidance.
Autopilot engaged.
And then we'll fly back to the asteroid area, and I think that's where we get invited to join them.
Autopilot disengaged.
Oh, here it is.
Engine stopped.
Where is the... Here it is. Small, medium ship assembly.
Docking granted.
Yeah, okay.
Successfully docked.
All right, let's take a look at their stuff here. So let's try putting one of the Terran engines in. You'll see that it's not very good. You can see it's a lot more red. It's got more boost capacity, and it takes less time to accelerate to travel, but everything else is worse. So we're going to put our old engine back in here. This should be the same. Okay, here's the real benefit of Terrans, right? So look at our shield. So we have a shield Mark II. Let's put a Terran shield Mark II, and then look at the stats for the shields when we do that. So it is actually interesting. So it's ever so slightly worse total, but better recharge rate. But Terrans have a 3 and nobody else does. So the Terran Mark III shield gets us to 59, and then put one more of those in, gets us to 18.4 total. Now, I actually only have 1 million here, and that's 1 million too. So they're expensive, so I can't really afford to put 2 of them on. I'll just put one of them on right away. So that'll bump us. So remember, this is where we started. 13.4. Okay? If we were to do dual Terran Shield 3s, that goes all the way up to 18.4. So 5,000 extra shield microjoules, or I guess they're megajoules, probably not microjoules. But, you know, for now, we're only going to be able to afford one of them. And let's see, we have a bolt repeater, and the Terrans have a really nice gun that I like. It's the same name. It's a pulse laser gun by the Terrans, but it's quite a bit. It's like 40% faster than the same pulse laser gun from the Alliance, or the whatever they're called, the main factions that are around the highway. So let's take a look. I think this actually does slightly more damage, but let's see. 289 sustained output from the current gun. And if we were to replace it with this, 227. So definitely less damage, right? So you would say, well, why would you replace it with something that does less damage? Well, here's why. Look at the speed of projectile. 6.8 thousand, so 6.8 kilometers per second, which means it's really fast, which means it's going to hit its target a lot more. Because the problem with this gun, even though it does more damage, but if you look here, look at the speed, it's 1.9 kilometers per second. So it's literally a third the speed. Now, if the thing you're shooting isn't moving, it doesn't make any difference. This will hit just fine. But if what you're trying to hit is a small ship that's zooming left, right, up, down, this is going to miss a lot more than it's going to hit. And that's one thing you realize in this game, is that once you start playing for a while, you realize it's not just the sustained or even the burst damage that's important. It's actually how many shots you get on target. And the number of shots on target is going to be more using this Terran pulse laser. I'm going to put that on 1 and 3. And if you remember, on 2, we have the ion blaster, which chews through shields. Now we're going to have 2 very fast guns and 1 gun that chews through shields. Overall, slightly less DPS. You can see that that's in red now. So we've lowered both our burst and our sustained. This is where it used to be. I'll show you where it used to be. 1118 and 1477, and it's going to that one to, well, basically 1,000. So we're losing about 120 for sustained, and 1387, so we're losing about 150 burst damage. But the number of hits that actually hit the target are going to go way up. Like, that number will increase tremendously. So we're going to go ahead and do that purchase right here. Now, they don't have flak. Remember, I told you flak is only available from the Argon faction. And the flak is definitely my favorite and the best as far as I'm concerned. But if you take a look here, one of the characteristics, remember, I pointed out, is all the Argon stuff really turns quickly. So this turns 180 degrees per second. Take a typical Terran gun, it turns at 95, so about half that speed. So you always want to use the Argon for the best turning speed for all the turrets, the ones that turn. But guns, I actually kind of like it. There are other guns that I like as well, but these Terran ones are very good and they're reasonably priced. They're fairly cheap. Compare that to, like, this one's twice as much, the ion blaster that we bought, as these Terran pulse lasers. All right, and I don't think we're gonna change anything else out. Oh, they've got fairly cheap advanced satellites, so we can probably pick a couple of those. Well, actually, you know what? We just got a little more money. So let me see if I can swap out both shields. So if I go to that, we're at 1265, 1178. Okay, so once again, I'm going to do some time of magic here. I'm going to make it just 1 second for you guys, and my guess it'll only be about 3-4 minutes of waiting for me until the amount of money that comes in is going to be sufficiently high enough for me to get both shields upgraded. Be right back. Okay, and we're back. And actually, it's I managed to sell a couple of ships that were just sitting there doing nothing, and then came back. So we're at about 2.6 million. We're going to spend 1.8 million to make these changes. I think we're good on everything else. We'll go ahead and add it to cart. And minute 17 to get it installed. And where we're going to be is essentially the final version of this ship, meaning for the rest of the game, if I make more of this ship, the one that I'm in, which is, what the hell's this thing called? This is a, God, I'm blanking out. It's Cobra, right? So if I make any more Cobras, they will be configured exactly like this. They're going to have engines that are Paradigm. They're going to have shields that are Terran. They're going to have these 2 front guns that are Terran. They're going to have Argon turrets on them. So it's a combination of something from a lot of different factions. And I don't know. I think that's my favorite combination. It's the best way to kind of min-max to get the best from each faction. All right, about 10 more seconds here. It'll be done. And then we'll fly back to the asteroid area and hopefully get invited to go to war for Terran. So let's mark on the map where we're going. Asteroid belt right here. So just one jump. And we got the autosave kicking in, which is good.
Game saved.
Now, if you would have started as a different race, you may not have had Terrans at minus 15. So the way I started the games, both the Terrans and the Zyarth were at minus 15, but that's not to say that every game starts that way. And obviously, if you start as a Terran, you're not going to have
Travel
a negative
mode activated.
Negative score with the Terran faction. You're going to have a good reputation with them right off the get-go. In fact, the first mission that you would do if you start as a Terran is the one that we are trying to get an invitation to do. So let's just check in here. I think it said I had a couple of new messages, new mail. Oh, I got promotion from Holy Order of the... Okay, good. And nothing new here. Okay. Thought it said I had 2. So I have a... let's see. Make this jump. And then we should get the invitation. And again, if we don't get the invitation, then I'll just cut here.
Engine stopped.
And then bring you back after I get the invitation. And I'll tell you
Engage.
what, if anything, I needed to do in order to get it. But I think it's just bringing the reputation to -9 is all it was.
Entering asteroid belt.
Alright, now we're in asteroid belt. So here we go.
Welcome, visitor, to pure and radiant Sol.
Yep, that's the invitation.
Bastion of peace and prosperity. If you too want to protect this utopia and the stars beyond, then do not hesitate. The Sol-born militia welcomes any and all volunteers to join the Foreign Auxiliaries.
Foreign
subject to
Auxiliaries.
qualification, and contribute their expertise to help maintain the safety of the Gate Network. Remember, we are the shield wall of civilization, and together, we shall overcome.
The Terrans are a little stuck up in this game. New story mission available. There you go. So that's exactly what it was. Once you bring your reputation to -9 or higher, and you enter this sector, asteroid belt, and let me zoom out so you can see it in relation to everything else. Close this stuff. So here's asteroid belt. Here's where we are. Like I said, the Terrans are kind of in the southwest. If you look at the overall map, and a lot more of the overall map is uncovered now than it was a couple episodes. We just had nothing but these highway systems and nothing else. Now we've got quite a bit uncovered as well. And we're seeing the Xeno threats down on the bottom here in the south, on the north, on the east side. The Xenons are everywhere. And there'll be even more places where they pop up. And they're constantly trying to attack everything. So if we zoom in, there's Xenons trying to attack something. Here are Xenons trying to attack something. Now, luckily, he's going to get killed quickly by this fleet that's attacking him. But, like, I've got ships and stations here. So they need to be pretty careful. Got stuff here as well. Cool. That one's still failing delivery. I'll have to figure out why that's happening. What's this guy doing? Yeah, he's lost. And he's a little close to a Xenon. Let's come just dock here for now and wait. So anyway, this is where we are. This is where the Terran mission starts. And the way you start the mission is you're in the map. You go to the little exclamation with the checkbox. And now this top set of missions, these are all missions that we've already accepted, and some of them were further along than others on, but now we're gonna have that's an active mission. Where's the Terran ones? Is it in here? Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's in the just the exclamation mark. Because, oh yeah, well that makes sense. It's a new mission. So click on that. Defenders of Sol. It's 125,000 reward. And this is just the beginning of the missions, and they'll be, once this one's done, you get paid, and then you're invited to the next one automatically. So we'll go ahead and start.
Ah, another foreign recruit for the defense effort. I'm assigning you a support for Cadet Shinneman. From now on, you act under the mandate of Earth. Follow orders. And
So Earth's going to be issuing some orders. And there's a partner that they just assigned who's going to be flying next to me and providing support while I'm doing all these Terran missions.
Autopilot
I'm going to fly towards him here, I guess. I thought he was flying towards me, but maybe not. Now I'm going to attempt to stay in this ship. Generally, you would be in a starter ship when you're doing these missions, so if it tells me I have to be in a smaller ship, I've got one on the roof. I can climb into the Chimera. But if they don't tell me that, I'm going to stay in this ship with my much better shields and much better guns. Certainly will do more damage in this thing. Okay, what's going on here?
Autopilot disengage.
Oh, looks like I'm not the only new recruit after all.
My old wingmate got called in for some special assignment down in Pioneer's territory. I guess it won't be forever. I hope you don't mind me following you around. Orders are orders.
Knew I could count on you.
Gonna grab another mission.
Interrupted. New mission activated.
Yeah. Where's there it is. Defenders of Sol, set it to active. Okay. And await orders. Okay.
Militia, squadrons, and foreign auxiliaries. Those of you who were not lucky enough to be born on Terran soil, let me hereby welcome you formally into the ranks of the 1st and last defenders of the Gate Network, and to those who are Solborn, or even Earthborn, to resist the temptation of heroism and put the defense of our sanctuary first is a sign of providence and true courage. By coming here, you have already made Earth strong. Captain, the ball is in your court.
Much obliged.
Oh, this is my
Captain
this is the kind of ship I would be in
Supply Transport Silverback. Another welcome from me and my
if I
crew.
just did
I'm
this
glad to
as
see
the first
militia
mission.
is keeping its promises. All squadrons prepare for liftoff.
Okay, now we'll just let autopilot get us to where we're going. Oh, it's just going to be following this guy basically. So that's the destroyer. That is the main ship whose fleet we're in. Now remember, there's something cool you can do here, I think. Before I say it's cool, let me just make sure it is working. Should be able to just stay real close to him, and then we won't have to fly. We'll just kind of let him fly us there. Okay. There we go. So now I'm fully hands-off throttle and, well, actually, dual sticks. Fully hands-off sticks. Basically just close enough to this ship, to the destroyer, to let him guide us. Let me go into the zoomed out view. So I think he's rubbing up against the building, which is why he's flying so damn slowly. There we go. Now he's accelerating. And you can see I'm just kind of parked or hovering right above him. In fact, while this is happening, I can spin around. I can act as a turret for him, and I'm just hovering with him. So this is a very cool feature of the game. I really genuinely like this. It's, I guess, kind of a combination of thrusters and gravity tech that allows smaller ships to sort of pin themselves, although we're not physically, I mean, connected. You can see here if I move around, I'm actually hovering. I'm not landed. I'm not touching him anywhere. And you can see even my motors are going in order to maintain the speed that he's going. But it appears as though I'm just landed on top of the ship. And there's of course another ship landed. The fighters landed on top of my ship. This is nice sunny here. You can really see what my ship looks like. The Cobra. 3 forward guns and 4 turrets. And a docking bay for a fighter up top. So I guess we're going to jump through. I would think. Now, I could also just follow this guy and tell autopilot to just kind of stay behind him. But, you know, I kind of like this view, the flipped on top of the, whoa. A Xenon just jumped in. Right there. And he's flying the other direction. Go back to normal view. I'm going to kill the Xenon before I jump through. There's a certain pleasure in killing the Xenons in here.
You're not taking me out like that.
Okay. Turning radius.
You're going to regret that.
And then I've shot the frickin' station. And the station's gonna kill him. I'm not even gonna get to kill him. Okay. Well, that was not fun at all. So let's go ahead and jump through to where that ship went. Gets Safuni. Okay, and then we have a whole bunch of Xenons here. Let's kill them. Oh yeah, just turned on my turrets. They were off because I didn't want them shooting at. You can see with the turrets going, it's kind of a almost AFK kills. think they're killing something. Oh yeah, that guy. Easy mode. And I've got my magnet turned on. Oh, here's one that's close by. Let's chase him a little bit. Okay. So you can probably see why I waited a little longer before doing the Terran mission. Okay, somebody else killed that one.
Made it through that one.
Before coming and doing the Terran mission, so I could get a better ship.
Container magnet deactivated.
I guess I could keep that running. I mean, there's going to be a bunch of stuff to pick up here.
Autopilot engaged.
I'll just follow him.
Container magnet deactivated.
Now you see the little crown icon above the highlighted section of the ship that we're following.
This is your captain speaking.
Means he's a fleet commander.
Silverback, I would like to thank you for your continued support during these turbulent episodes. We should be able to manage the last leg of our route without further interruptions.
Yeah, let's see about further interruptions.
A piece of cake. Let's see what Mission Command has in store for us next,
so we'll do that. And then we'll do this. Like that. Bounce. Bouncing in this game is non-lethal. At worst thing that'll happen is you lose your shields.
Engine stopped.
So they want me getting closer to the station. Okay.
Now, would you look at that station? Oh, we're really planting our flag, aren't we? Wonder what the rest of the network
Am I
has to
upside
say
down?
about that.
I'm upside down.
Anyway, following protocol, I'm guessing that the next logical step is...
Unlock the lockbox.
Ugh, mines.
Okay.
Of course. Can't have a military outpost without a mine field, man. I just hope they give us the ones with proper friend bow detection.
Maintenance vessel.
I gotta turn.
I see they're still ejecting the same old multi-purpose lockboxes in the hopes that someone will pick them up eventually.
Well, let's take a look. Yeah.
They didn't drift away. Hijacked by Newton's vengeful spirit.
So we did one of these in the previous video. This is a lockbox, and you have to get out of your ship. Or at least it's safer to get out of your ship to take this.
Engine stopped.
So let me try and do this.
Engine stopped.
Because what you're supposed to do is shoot off the lock without blowing up the thing. And the yeah.
Cobra.
The guns on this ship are just a little too powerful. So on the starter ship, you may be able to do this directly with the
engine stopped.
With the guns.
Primary
on the
weapon
ship.
group 3 selected.
All right.
Engine stopped.
All right, got that one. Turn on the magnet. Pick it up. Got that one. There we go. I don't know that we need more than 2. I can't remember if we do or not. We'll get this third one. I don't think you need all 5 though. Guess we'll find out.
Engine stopped.
Alright, there we go. What is that? Let's get that if we can. Oh, it's not really coming towards me. Oh, it's probably stuff I can't pick up. Yeah, it's stuff I need to have the ship pick up. Let's go back to the ship.
Docking granted.
Alright,
Cobra.
let's take back over this guy.
Container magnet deactivated. Container magnet
And then turn that
activated.
on. Pull the rest of the
Those are
stuff.
friend foe mines, all right. Once you've collected enough of them, we should move on to the deployment zone.
Okay, do I have 5 mines? Military 6. Yes, I do. Okay. Cool. All right. Deployment zone.
Engaged.
So this is a bit of a tutorial. So if you start as the Terran faction, this is good because you learn how to do some of this stuff while you're playing the
Seems a
game.
bit dangerous placing them so close to the outpost. But who are we to judge?
All right, and then let me deploy the mines, which I think are over here.
Mine deployed.
Yep. I'm gonna drop all 5 of them, and then get the hell out of there.
Let's see how our fellow defenders have handled their part of the assignment. Oh boy.
Autopilot engaged.
Anyway, that's our task list almost done. Just one standard patrol left. Those are easy. You just circle around the station for a few minutes and tell them that everything's clear.
Anytime I'm around stations, I tend to turn
Turret
off
aiming activated.
the turrets, just in case, because they do have splash damage. It's really easy damage to the station itself.
Encrypted connection established.
What's up, Nellie?
What is up indeed, Cadet? There appears to be a nav beacon suspiciously close to our outpost. A nav beacon with no apparent owner and purpose. Investigate, but keep quiet about it.
Okay, next mission.
Autopilot
Autopilot
engaged.
will fly us there.
Autopilot
Or not.
disengaged.
I would. Are you not gonna fly us there, autopilot? Is that seriously that is a nav beacon? Okay, so let's select it.
Nav beacon.
Shoot it. How's that not getting killed? Go closer. Oh, I guess we have to get closer. Okay. So that's dead.
Who on earth is Yaki? Never heard of that guy. Strange. I could have sworn there was some sort of signal at first.
There's something.
I'm afraid we will have to postpone your secret mission. Our scanners have picked up an approaching Xenon vessel.
That's
Saddle up and join the defenses.
Whoa, I did not do that. That was it hitting a mine. Okay. So, oh, there's a Xenon vessel right behind us. Just noticed him.
T.
It's T. Let's go kill him. Oh, like so. Oh, he's very fast. He's very fast. And he's gone. Yeah, and then we can't catch him. So he's gonna go super fast.
Prepare to launch. We have an incoming.
Oh, maybe not.
Engage when ready.
If you hit him,
Mission command
that forces
signing
him to
off.
slow down, which is very good.
By the sun! What could be more important than this?
M.
And let's kill some of these guys. Usually stuff that's highlighted in yellow brackets like this is your mission-related kills, not just random kills. Are they flying away from me? It kind of feels like they're getting further away.
Travel mode activated.
Totally feels like they're flying away.
Engine stopped. M.
And the turrets will shoot even if you can't see the target. Oh, there's somebody close to him. Yeah, he's dead. Pick up
Container
the
magnet
debris.
activated.
Always pick it up. It's quite often very good stuff. Sometimes it's junk.
Guys? Not trying to dampen your enthusiasm here, but there seems to be a commotion.
This is outrageous! The Republic will not stand for this!
Stand down, citizen. This sector is vital to the defense of Sol and the entire kingdom. Given time, the Antigone Republic will certainly see the benefits of our
Yeah, technically the Antigone Republic owns this sector, but the Terrans just came in here shooting things up.
Damage my ship, hurt my crew, and everyone will see you as the oppressors you really are.
Chick show that
Gonna tell me to scan this guy, I believe.
to waltz right into our minefield. Any squads in the vicinity?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, just scan them.
That's a relief. Quickly, slow down that ship.
Okay, so it's telling me to slow him down.
We cannot have
It's
another
not really a
diplomatic
legal
meltdown
order per se, but
And get me the chief
you know, what do you do?
You heard the commander.
So I'm gonna have to slow down. Gotta follow orders, right? Another reason for okay, so that's his engines are down.
Job well done, squad. Let me be
Job well
absolutely
done.
clear in case that trespasser's speech got to you. You are not troublemakers. You are problem solvers. Our neighbors might not see it that way, but the network depends on people like you. People like us, who won't hesitate to do what's necessary. Now I need you two on standby while I sort out this diplomatic mess.
Oh, a situation like that can even crack a nut as tough as Mission Command. At least it seems like we did well in her eyes this time. We even got a tidy sum for our troubles.
And looks like standing just went up to by 13 points to plus 10. Okay, he's shooting at me. Yeah, it's definitely a mining ship. Optional side mission. So what do we want? Oh, fly and upgrade your engines. I mean, I can also just take your laser out. Look how little damage he's doing. You know why? Because he's shooting a mining laser at me. I mean, that's that's the only weapon he's got apparently. Or does he have any more back here? Okay, well, whatever. He's not happy. He's not a happy camper. Okay. Now it's saying go and upgrade your ship, because at this point, if this was your first mission, if you started off as a Terran and you did this mission first, this is your first opportunity to where you actually got some money. Because up until this, oh, he's shooting me again. Let's just go quick away from him here. Because up until this point, you just wouldn't have had money to upgrade your ship, and now you finally got some.
Autopilot engaged.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and fly here because this upgrade mission will take me to kind of discover a little more of the area around here. Let me look at the map real quick. So we were in Getsafuni. Getsafuni is the system that you go through to get to the Terrans. That system is next to the Void, which remember I was telling you, you have to go through the Void to get to Terrans. Well, you go through the Void to Getsafuni. Also, to the northeast is where a lot of the Xenons will come in to Getsafuni. They usually fly around here. There are Antigone forces here. There are Terran forces. There's the Soulborn militia. And there are, at some point at least, there will be some Boron forces that come in here as well.
Entering
This is a system that pretty much everybody tries to get into, which is good because if there were fewer forces in here, fewer factions, then the Xenon would start taking over the system completely. As is, they kind of fly through it and use it as a gateway, but they haven't completely taken over. And it's a really nice system for materials. You can mine between Getsufune and the Void, you can mine pretty much everything. Really nice.
Entering Jupiter.
And then, of course, the Void is just one jump from the highway. See, look at this. Xenons right there. So these Xenons came through Getsufune and then down into the Void and through the Void out to Second Contact. And now they're out here harassing other factions. So Antigon, there they killed somebody. You can see there's a container, which means the ship died. And there's my ship. That better not get killed. I don't know where he's going, but obviously through there is where he's heading. There's a little too many reds here. Hurry up. Fly, 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 fly. Don't slow down. Okay, he got through. But this is the kind of thing that I'm going to need to start reinforcing later on to make sure that... Oh, there's an attack going on here. Look at somebody taking the station down. Killing the Antigon station. And that is the HOP, which is these guys down here. My friends in Holy Vision.
Disengaged.
They're HOP, so apparently they're fighting up there. And then of course you also have Xenons that can come up through front edge and come in into the Void from the bottom. You got Xenons that can come into the Void from the top. So yeah, dangerous area, but you have to go through it to get to the Terrans. Okay, so here I already did this before we started the mission, but here you can dock, upgrade your weapons, blah 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 blah.
So I recommend bumping your engines up a tier, and you can never go wrong with better weapons either. Don't forget to stock
Got
up
one
on
more
the
ship
oil.
to kill here. Just got to do it very gingerly. I don't see him. Where is he? And there's that. Oh, he's inside the building, I think. I think he. There he is. There he is. There he is. Yeah. It's to.
Turret aiming
Oh!
activated.
Shit. I checked the turrets to see if they were on or off, and apparently they were off. And I turned them back on. Alright, well, didn't kill anybody, so that's good. Okay, so let's dock, and then we'll fly out to the next mission. Yeah, there. Now, this mission obviously could be done with a starter ship. It's really not that hard.
Docking
You
granted.
also have your partner who's going to kill stuff. If you don't kill it, he'll take care of it. But I just kind of enjoy doing it in a larger ship. Also says I have 2 messages. Let's check those. So, messages.
Successfully docked.
Terran War against Xenon? Yeah, I definitely want that. Terran Protect Red promotion. Oh, okay. So they're going to promote me. That's cool. Standard satellite. Okay, we'll buy one of those. So let's look at our standings real quick. So we've got now vibration. Okay. So we got Zyarth was already at 15 a while ago. We've got Argon 214. That was 10 last time I checked, which was probably a few hours back. Telati was also 10. That's now 12. Riptide was 12. Hop was 10, still 10. And now Terran was minus 15 an hour and a half ago. An hour ago even, it was minus 15. And now it's plus 10 after doing this initial mission. So very nice. And then Cigaris Pioneers are plus 9. So just one more, and those will be at 10 as well. And, you know, the rest of these are neutral as before. So let's close the map. Trade. Actually, it's not trade. It's upgrade. And then, oh, we got a tiny little bit of damage. We'll add that. And then also satellites. So standard. So I've got advanced. He's saying standard. I'll buy like 5 of them. And I think that should be good. Confirm. 3 seconds. And on dock.
All set?
Report for duty.
Let's pay the outpost another visit and see what mission command has in store for us.
Autopilot. Yeah, that was pretty quick. So we had to fly around to kill civilians, red civilians, to bring it from -15 to -9. And then doing this initial mission brought me from -9 to +10. And +10 is great because now I can buy some of the more interesting, more military ships that Earth had. In fact, while we're flying, let me just hit the map again here and see where is their shipyard. Oh, yeah, okay. Their shipyard we haven't gotten to yet. It's out of the asteroid belt into the next system over. So, do we have a mission for alright, help. Nope. There we go. Yeah, let's do this mission. So this mission is the promotion mission.
Disengage.
So it's going to get us promoted. And that promotion will allow us to then fly into the inner solar system. So right now we can only fly to the outer solar system, like the asteroid belt, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, you know, all the outer planets. But once we get the promotion, which we qualify for with +10, then that will allow us to enter the inner solar system, which would be Mars and Venus, I think. Yeah, I think both Venus and Mars. And Mercury. Mercury, Venus, and Mars, but not Earth or the Moon. You have to wait until you get to +20 to be able to do Earth and the Moon. I believe that's what it is. So, it's kind of a staged level of access that you end up having. But I will tell you, without giving too much away, that there are missions for other factions that you can do where you're actually a spy spying on the Terrans, and that will get you into some of the more inner Terran systems, even without achieving 20 for Terran space. Why is this taking so damn long? It feels... okay, I hate this part. Now, you see how we're flying at 1838, which is about half, it's less than half of the top speed of this ship. The reason for that is because we have a buddy with us. He's right above me. And his max speed is 1838. So anytime you're flying in a fleet like this, your maximum speed is governed by whichever ship has the slowest maximum speed. And that's really annoying. Because obviously I could be going more than twice as fast right now. And we're flying to Saturn. Get our promotion.
Entering Saturn 1.
Why you took? That was weird. It like turned right to go left.
Autopilot engaged.
What are you doing, man? You know, since I know I'm going there, I can actually go there without waiting for him by not using the autopilot, but just manually holding the turbo button. And then I can fly faster than his speed. It's just the autopilot's not going to fly me any faster. Yeah, look at, we're almost going 4,000 here. There we go. Now we're hitting the max speed. 43, 46.
Engine stopped.
Oh yeah, it's up there. Okay. All right, now is it still worth shooting this guy? Well, yes and no. It is, but the higher your score, the less points that's going to get. So I'm at plus 10. That probably won't even raise me to plus 11. So once you hit plus 10, shooting those guys just gives you a fraction of a point of increase. But while you're getting up to 10, it's basically 1 point per kill. All right, let's go ahead and park here. We're gonna have to get out of the ship.
Cobra.
There we go. Walk out. See, why couldn't Elite Dangerous just do this? Just have you walk in, have a little doors into an elevator, and then you hit a button and you teleport just like you do now. It just seems like such a huge oversight on their part to not to break the immersion too much by just having a blue ring in front of the ship, where they could have done something identical to this. All right, we're gonna see the representative get the promotion. Go in there. Go in here. Oh, that's nice. Windows.
It's good to see you, friend.
Yep. You just hit receive rank.
Continued service to the Terran.
Bloody, 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 blah. You guys can read that on your own.
We look good luck out there.
Okay. Now I'm the promoted servant of soul. Still plus 10. See, it didn't bump me above plus 10 when I killed that civilian ship. And then let me talk to her. I would like to invite a diplomat.
Message.
So the diplomats are part of 8.0, which this is I'm playing the beta of 8.0. Prepare for my arrival. Okay, good.
It's good to see you, friend.
So the diplomat basically shows up at my headquarters and then makes it easier for me to do things like buy blueprints, because I can do that remotely right from my own headquarters instead of having to fly back out here, which is a long flight. So I can look at blueprints, and they've got, I mean, I don't need to buy any of these until I can actually manufacture some of this stuff. But, you know, it is interesting. Oh, I guess, yeah, again, I don't need them until I can manufacture them, but like, look how much the shields cost. So these are ships, not shields. Look at, oh, equipment. Equipment would be shields, right? Yeah, shield generators. So Mark III shield generator blueprint is 15 million for a large, or 7 million for a medium, or 4 million Mark V. I don't remember a Mark V. That's weird. I think it's this one is the Mark III small size, 1 million. So I could buy that. There's no point in really buying that right now, simply because I don't have any way to manufacture it. What is this Terran front shield Gen Mark V? I'm going to have to look that up, guys. I don't know what that is off the top of my head. And then, of course, the XL, 36 million. Oh, and I was going to show you some of the ship prices too. This is just more of FYI. So these are blueprints. This isn't the ship. This is like if you have your own dock that you've built, which, you know, to build that is going to be well over 100 million. But once you do that, you want to look at some of these blueprint prices. So Katana, one of my all-time favorite ships, 17 million for the blueprint. Phalanx, 28 million. Gian, 20 million. The gas and mineral ships are 3 million, a lot more reasonable for the blueprints. And then we get into the large. So the Sin is absolutely one of my all-time favorite ships in this game. The blueprint is 148 million. And then the top of the line, this is like the best ship in the game, the Asgard. The blueprint for that is 261 million. And you can only build an Asgard or a Sin. They don't sell them pre-built. The only way to build those is you first have to have the manufacturing facility, build that, then buy these crazy expensive blueprints. Then you can build the ship yourself out of parts. They do sell the Tokyo, the Honshu, the Kyushu, the Osaka. Those are all available. So you don't have to build something. All right. And even like the small ships, Frog, I showed that off in the, the Copus is the one I think I showed off. Yeah. In the mining video, all about mining. So this is the blueprint if I wanted to make my own small size mining ships for Terra. All right.
Good luck out there.
Yep. So now we're all set. We can... Oh, this guy just basically said he's arrived at the headquarters. Good. Get back on the Cobra. And now we can take the actual next level military mission.
Cobra.
Cockpit. Okay, and let's check our missions. Select the next one here. So I got a lot of in progress stuff, don't I? Here it is, wartime economics. So this next one, report for duty, scout for Xenons, destroy Xenon, pays 175. Set to active. Let's fly over there.
Travel mode activated. Autopilot engaged. Entering Jupiter. Accelerator, asteroid belt. Entering asteroid belt.
Okay, we're coming up to the system.
Getsufune.
So back in Getsufune. Terra has a lot of assets in this system. Okay, what are we doing here?
Well then, recruits. As a reward for your commitment, let me paint you a bigger picture. High Command may not like it, but if we continue to face the Xenon head-on, scouring the network with imposing fleets, heroically putting out fires wherever they clear up, we are bound to lose this war. Do not misunderstand. The Intervention Corps is indispensable, both as long arm of the Protectorate and winged savior alike. However, this eternal meat grinder of clashing fleets cannot be a permanent solution. To truly beat the Xenon in a war of attrition, it is paramount that we instead thwart their infrastructure wherever possible. Those parasites are lurking at the edges of our sectors, avoiding our defenses and ciphering off our resources. I'm putting you on scouting duty. Report any sightings of Xenon infrastructure
Scouting duty?
directly to me.
Okay, let's fly over there.
Yeah, she does have a very good point.
Oh, that's why you wanted the satellite. We're gonna drop one off over there, I guess.
See, the Xenon might appear as an unstoppable and unmovable force at first glance, but the way they wage war isn't so different from us. Like us, they rely on their scouts to gauge their enemy's strength and send an appropriate force to deal with them. But, unlike us, they're simple-minded machines. It's all action-reaction. So, if we attack a scout somewhere in no man's space,
Okay, we'll just help out there.
Divert their forces, potentially leaving their infrastructure units unprotected. Apologies. I just happen to be still listening in. You may go ahead with your plan, but be warned. The Xenon are not just simple machines. They're erratic, unpredictable, deadly. Stay alert at all times.
Yep.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, satellite on the target location. Cool.
Not too far from the
Let's
outpost,
do it.
but still close enough to the Xenon-infested outskirts of the sector. The satellite might serve as bait and help us.
I'm gonna re-enable my turrets in case we get attacked.
Thanks for your help.
Autopilot. Disengage.
Okay, so to manually deploy a satellite, I have some commands already programmed on my sticks, but to manually do it, we go in here. Actually, no, we want a satellite, so we want to go into the civilian side and deploy satellite. There we go. Go away. Await
You've already
Xenon
seen how
scout.
fast these things are.
They're
As
fast.
soon as one appears, try to shoot it out of travel drive.
Satellite. T.
Okay. It's gonna be fast for sure. I'm gonna start shooting before it gets here. And I missed. It's very fast. I'm not gonna chase it because it's gonna turn around and fly back. I guess if you wanted to do it, actually chase it genuinely, you would just... Yeah, I can't go that fast. There's no point. It's going faster than the ship by like 3 times. If you wanted to chase, you could get in this in the direction it's going and then accelerate to full speed and wait for it to catch up and pass you and then shoot it.
Machine brains have time to react. Oh, these fools don't even realize they're pointing us right at our target.
Okay, what do we got here?
Autopilot.
Oh, we got a few of them. All right, let's just start shooting. Did we knock any out? No? No. We're gonna keep flying
Engaged.
to that location where they're coming from. Oh, come on, man. Just
Disengaged.
the autopilot does not like flying inside of asteroids, I'll tell you that.
Travel mode activated.
There's more of them here. We can try and shoot them again. I'm going pretty quick in the opposite direction, so they're gonna zip by very, very fast. Or maybe not.
Engine stop.
Oh, this is great. He's just stationary. There we go. There we go. Now he's there. Oh yeah. And he's dead.
Ah, perfect. Now, let's return to the outpost and... Wait! Is that another one of those nav beacons?
Yeah, let's kill it.
Nelly! Analysis!
Oh, analysis. I thought you wanted to kill it. Good.
It's that same signal as before.
Okay, let's fly
We're
real
not
close
getting
to
away
it.
this time.
Okay, find source. I do kind of want to kill it too, though.
Turret aiming activated.
Okay.
Autopilot engaged.
So this gate, if I remember right, let me look at the map. Yeah, this is actually the Xenon gate. That's the dangerous gate where the Xenons are coming out of. And you can see them on the mini-map on my screen here. And in fact, let me switch.
Radar mode changed.
Switch the radar mode, something more useful.
Radar mode changed. Radar mode changed.
Oops.
Radar mode
There,
changed.
that's a good one.
Autopilot
So,
disengaged.
if we're to jump in there, which I think it's going to tell us to do, if I remember, we're going to be surrounded by these Xenons. Like, completely. Investigate strange beacon. Okay.
Scan mode activated.
Let me get close to it.
Another one! I knew something was brewing. Come on. We're about to bust this mystery wide open.
Okay. And we're getting attacked.
Nav beacon. Zip deactivated.
Okay, that's one. We got this guy. Now I'm losing shield, but it's still just shield. Okay, he's out of here. And that's the third guy. Okay, I'm almost out of shields completely. Wouldn't mind getting that recharged. He running or is he chasing? Yeah, let's go finish him off. See something a little more interesting here. Okay, he's dead. Now, finish this guy. I don't like leaving live nav beacons just floating.
Engine stopped.
Where is he? Okay, again, there's Xenon out here, but let's shoot the beacon. You know what? It's hardly losing anything. It's probably not meant to be killed then. Because it should not be this hard at this stage. Okay, that guy's flying really fast. Let's go check out the gate. Fly into. Okay, so it is telling me to jump in. Alright, this is going to be interesting. This is where you should hit F5 to turn down or to do a manual save.
More beacons, and they form a trail. Onward. I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you.
Okay.
Right behind you.
Okay.
Right behind you.
Okay. Okay, sounds.
Obelisk! Obelisk! What are you doing? By Mukai's stinking breath!
He's doing a suicide is what he's doing. He did. Let's collect that stuff. Always worth picking up. Whatever they're putting down, let's pick up. Oh yeah, look at that, SpaceX.
Stop right this instant! You know what it's already done to you!
What's he? I don't see any ships here, so I'm not sure who or what is talking. What is this now? Oh, let's go check this out.
Travel mode activated.
Enemy movement. All squads, return to base immediately. The entire sector
What is that?
Descending on
Build
us.
storage. Ooh. Okay. So build storage means there's a new building being built here by something. And Xenon would be the something. So we can definitely screw around with that plan by just shooting at it until it starts exploding. Okay, from a closer distance though than that. There we go, no more build storage. And now it's telling us to fly back, so I'm flying back. Or the autopilot is there. Okay, I'm flying back because it can't, the autopilot's not great at controlling here. Zoop.
Travel mode deactivated. Travel mode activated.
Okay, it looks like there's Xenon's jumping in there. Oh yeah, there's gonna be an all-out fight, I can tell. So we're probably gonna start getting shot as soon as we jump in as well.
Entering system. Get
Okay. And we're shooting stuff.
And where is your squad mate?
Squad mate. I mean the dude that kept pestering me by flying around way too close. Okay, those are all, they're all still too far away from me.
F.
Okay, this guy's close, but he's to the side of me. Yeah, they're all going to the station too. Look at that. We're flying alongside the Xenons here.
N.
See if we can slow them down. There we go. That slowed them down.
M.
Do what you must. Use the station as cover. Draw them into our turret and fire. No matter what
Slowing
they
down.
get us, we will not
I'm gonna
budge.
start getting shot up here. And I'm gonna keep the magnet on because there'll be a lot of dead people here.
M.
Okay, good, good. Somebody's right next to me. Turrets are going after him.
Stop your attack immediately. You will now suffer the consequences.
You're wrecking my shields!
This is Sector Security. Comms channel open.
Criminal offense.
Affirmative.
I can't believe they're doing criminal offense bullshit in the middle of battle. Look at all the red in here. So good opportunity to kill a lot of stuff, but even more importantly, to pick up a lot of good materials. They're definitely all over the station here. Oh, here's some more. I gotta move away from the station before I damage it even more. Look at that. They're totally gonna start shooting me because I'm damaging the station. There we go. This guy's not near a station. Let's kill him. And that's hitting the station. God damn it.
You're going for recycling.
Unknown object. PE. Unknown object. PE. N. PE. M. Bookery. PE.
Something here?
M. PE. Deactivated.
Yep. It's like they're getting more cover from the station than I am. I can't shoot them next to the station without losing stamina. Which again is stupid given that we're in the middle of war here. Middle of battle.
Thank you.
There we go. Now, the only reason I'm able to get these kills is because I switched out my weapons for these really high speed lasers. Terrans have. And also the turrets are helping quite a bit as well. But the weapons I had on previously, they would have been missing more than anything because the Xenon fly very erratically. And so weapons that are slower, they, even if they're higher damage rating, they just don't do that much.
Thanks for your help.
Alright. And I think there's 4 more left.
Friend, foe, unknown, M. Engine stopped.
Yeah. Is that it? That's it? Now look at how much stuff is flying and floating around.
Congratulations, squad.
So here's what we're going to do.
Handled yourselves admirably.
We're going to grab
Even though this was considerably more than you initially
our
signed
Chimera,
up for, I'll be
and we're going to
contacting
direct
you
it to fly
individually
around
to
and
discuss
collect
our
drops.
next steps once the dust is
And
settled.
we're going to do the exact
Until
same
then,
thing by getting out of the
you'll want
seat
to
with
take
this
some
ship,
time off.
and then direct the
Consider this
pilot,
an
who's
order.
going to do a better job than me personally, to fly around and collect things. So collect drops. There we go. So now we got 2 ships that are going to be flying around, picking up loot.
Except for you, recruit. I'm adding you to the admission list to Maya headquarters. We have a few things to talk
So
about.
end of this mission, she's giving us the next mission.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, he is flying around, picking things up. Good. Good, 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 good. And then let's take a look at this mission. So this is the new one that just got handed in. Special, okay, you're encouraged, blah, 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 blah. Meet me in my headquarters for a proper debriefing. So that will put us on the way to getting that awesome Sin destroyer at the end, the very end. Well, not even at the end, like in the middle of this mission. But that'll do it for today for sure. So I will continue on the missions we're leaving off on the next episode. Until then.